Just got off work at 7:20. Went to work at 8. 10-hour shift, but weight still gotta get lifted, you know what I'm saying?
Man of the year, had to put down all the cans of the beer. It gets scandalous here, looking at my ceiling, no chandelier. Cracks in the roof, no silver lining. Packing on pounds, too much reclining. Divorced from a real wife, dealing with my real life. I know about adversity, I tell you what it feel like. Like a jab to the gut, like a smack to the face, like a kick to the butt. Sobered them up, can't sleep, now I'm restless. It's like the opposite of a death wish, with a slight twist, it's a life wish. Hit the light switch, then I take a slight risk. Yeah, and eventually take a bigger one. I got a goal and I know I gotta get it done. I ain't asked for shit, so you ain't gotta give me none. Time ain't forever, get up and get me some. You ain't never too old to have dreams, and those who have faith, they grow wings. It's the man of the year. Yeah, it's the man of the year. The man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year.
So my homeboy DeRay J took me out to the field the other day. Took me through some real football drills with my ass to the point where I was determined to get back on that treadmill because I finally realized how far out of shape I had fallen. I keep saying that field days makes it real. It really got real that day. You would never know in high school I was a basketball player. Back then I weighed 160. When I got out of high school at my most I was like 180, 190. Never thought I would get this big.
Whatever it was.
21, you first get out there. I had a little bit of money from what my dad left me from his insurance policy. I was too young now. A week or two before my dad passed, I went out there because I worked right down the street, so I could get there on my lunch, chill with him for a second, and then go back to work. And I remember one day going out there, him coming in and answering the door, and just from him walking to the front of the house, to the front door, he was out of breath. I remember telling my people at work, like, yeah, I think I'm about to move. I'm about to move in with my dad, just because I was worried about him. He had, maybe months before, had heart surgery where they had to remove a clot from his arteries, so I was worried about him. He had asked me anytime that it snowed, could I come out there and shovel the snow for him. I didn't know that he literally meant like even like a dusting. He was, my dad was anal like that. He wanted the driveway clear. So the day that he died, it snowed, but it was more so like a dusting. Like literally, if you had a blower, a leaf blower, you could have blew it off of the driveway. But he still wanted it clear. So I didn't actually wake up and go out there not thinking that he would go out there himself. But he did. And he wasn't supposed to be active like that. He was supposed to still be taking it easy. I remember talking to my grandma later, his mother, saying that after he shoveled, he got out there, he didn't look good. He looked like something was wrong, but he told her, everything was fine. And he had my dad was a Mason. He had a Mason convention to go to later on that. I would take my last break maybe like 10 minutes before it was time to get off work. So I remember my mom at the time, she worked at the same company. She got me the job that I was working at. And I went outside at 8:50 because we get off at 9. And I saw her and my stepdad pull up. And I saw her running into the building. And my stepdad, he kind of like stayed behind. So I kind of dropped the cigarette, ran back inside just to see what was going on. And I guess just in the heat of the moment, my mom, she broke it to me the best because she just flat out said, Dad died. I remember kind of just standing, basically probably looking like how I look now, just standing there, and it finally hit me like she just said your dad died. Grace of God, I made it to the Michigan end right when my Aunt Verna was walking out, and she saw me. She broke down. I broke down. That was maybe the second hardest day I've ever had to go through so far in my life. I think what hurt me the most, even outside of the fact that he died from the stress he caused from going out there and shoveling, was the fact that he died in that room by himself. They said it was a massive heart attack.
Never kill me. I've been sinking in depression, on grade for the things he saw. It's like a blessing that he was there for 2 months. After I hit my 21st, he got to see me start to climb from the bottom when I hit my worst. He knew my goddaughter. He knew I love that baby girl. Got to meet 3 of the best friends that I got in this world. Got to see my first true love that I had in his life. B-ball, and of course the money. For real.
As I look around, I see things that remind me. Just to see a smile makes my heart filled with joy. I can still recall the dreams we shared together. Where did you turn to?
Dear Dad, if you can hear me, I hope that you're in heaven chilling with my granddad. You finally get the rest. I hope you know I always loved you. No matter how I showed you when it's time for me to join you. Once you're there when the gates open, dear Dad, I understand. It wasn't
When I lost him, I learned a lesson. I know if it's your time, it's your time. But I learned that if I ever give my word, I gotta follow through.
You know, when I actually play this shit, I'm play that Ric Flair song in the background of this shit. That long limousine, that beat up man. Yup. Matter of fact, that might be the intro to it right there. All right.
I'm the world heavyweight
You
champion,
ready?
and I represent the National Wrestling Alliance, that I gotta be the best of them all. That's just cut and dried. I'm the best. Whether you like it or not, you're looking at, the greatest wrestler, the best looking man, the best dressed man, long limousines, jet airplanes, custom made clothes, and any woman in the world I want, just like that. Long limousine, jet airplanes, custom made clothes, and any woman in the world I want, just like that. Long limousine, jet airplanes.
It's a life switch. Hit the light switch, then I take a slight risk. Yeah, and eventually take a bigger one. I got a goal and I know I gotta get it done. I ain't asked for shit, so you ain't gotta give me none. Time ain't forever. Get up, get me some. You ain't never too old to have dreams. And those who have faith, they grow wings.